Conservative media peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal. Well, it finally came down. Obamacare is declared unconstitutional by U.S. District Court Judge Roger Vinson. And we've had a number of different cases now, and there's two major cases now against Obamacare. And in this decision today, as of today, federal officials cannot enforce Obamacare. There is no stay put on this. So I'm sure at some point here soon it's going to go up to, the appellate court or even the Supreme Court. And that's obviously where this will eventually end up. In this ruling, Judge Vinson said, basically bottom line, that the individual mandate put in there by, using the, Commerce Clause basically, right? That Congress has the power to regulate interstate commerce. That he said, look, you can do this, you can do basically anything, and you can't do that, right? You can't legislate to make a mandate that a homeless person has to buy a house or whatever. That may have been actually what Obama said. He actually cited, the judge in one of his footnotes cited Obama in his own 2008 campaign and used his words against him. And that's the thing right there. The bottom line is, you can't do it. This is what the judge is saying. That you can't do it. You can't use the Interstate Commerce Clause to regulate and mandate and require someone to actually do something. So not doing something, i.e. not buying health insurance, isn't interstate commerce. That's what this judge is saying. So now the question is, well, and because of that, and then the judge said because that individual mandate is so central to the entire law, that the whole thing was built around it, the entire law is void. It's unconstitutional, stricken down as of right now. Now, what happens next? When do you think this thing goes up to a higher court? What do you think is going to happen then? This was a very, from what I can see in it and analyze on it, very strong decision. It's going to be hard to get away from this and overturn it, in my personal opinion. Plus all the, a lot of people have been saying from step one, this is unconstitutional. A lot of attorney generals have been arguing on this. And now we have all these mandates. We have all these waivers. I think the whole house of cards is falling down. But what do you think? What's the next move politically? How much damage does this continue with the whole thing that people are most upset about? In my personal opinion, we saw Obama's polls change. And we saw this last election, 2010, the whole wave go against them. Part and parcel because of this whole healthcare debate. Does this now keep that front and center and not allow Obama to pivot into jobs, stuff like that? What on earth are they doing about that, right? Not much in my personal opinion. So this is what I want to know. What happens legally? Where does this go next? And what do you think are the implications of it? Do you think that, how fast does this get to the Supreme Court? And how do you expect the Supreme Court to rule on it? My personal opinion, I think it winds up, I think it definitely goes to the Supreme Court probably this year. And I think that the Supreme Court will uphold this decision that it is unconstitutional and this thing's gone. That's what I think. We'll find out. I'm not a justice. I don't have a vote. But that's what I think is going to happen. And I expect it to be... I'm tempted to say 5-4. That's how a lot of these things go. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this thing ends up like 6-3 or even 7-2. I think, in my personal opinion, a serious jurist, you look at this, you know the Constitution, the Supreme Court, they're the masters. And it's like, dude, to me, this is absolutely flat out unconstitutional. That's my personal opinion. You tell me about what you think about this. I want to hear from you right now. This is a huge day, huge victory for the Constitution, huge victory for America. That's what I think. I want to know what you think. Comments below, subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, and you're watching Conservative New Media.